Should be live. Should be live right now. That should be as live. Test the old stream. Or a comment. Test. Let's move it a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. We are live right now for the Sparks game. Not the Sparks game, the Sparks game. But yeah, this should be a fun one. This should be a real fun one today. Fever needs to win by 11 for what? So you can make some money? Fever needs to win by 1. That's all that matters. Win by 1. At the end of the day. As a non-gambler who just wants to support a team, win by 1 and I'm cool. But Vegas odds. Rickea carries them. If Rickea Jackson can carry him to win, fair play. Like, genuinely fair play if Rickea Jackson carried him to win. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. Like, it's really not an easy thing to do. To beat a team, like, that are playing like this. No, by no means an easy thing to do. So, like, if she can do that, then the only words I can say is fair play. It's the only thing I can say. It's like, good thing to say is fair play. Feeling the WNBA. What do you want about the WNBA won't let them win this one? Like, you do realize that you win and lose based on what's on the court. Like, refereeing decisions. Unless we see Clark get 3 fouls in the first 4 minutes of the game or something. Then we're like, okay, something's gone wrong here. But that's just not happening, is it? Like, if they keep the tempo, they win this game. Especially once Lee Yaru comes on the floor. Like, they just... Lee Yaru cannot live with this team. I don't even think Azrae Stevens can really live with this team. So, Side's coach of the month. I mean, look, they lost 1 game. You got to give her coach of the month. I got to say, you got to give her coach of the month. While I don't rate her as a coach, she's coach. Like, you got to give her coach of the month. Their odds were 100 to 1 at the start of the season. Their odds were 100 to 1 when Portnoy put 100 grand on them. Which is kind of crazy. Which is kind of absolutely crazy. We could not predict... I don't think anyone could have predicted this team playing like this. Like, teams could have predicted them playing well, but I don't think teams could have predicted them playing like this. Like, this one's crazy. Caitlin is the real coach. I mean, if Caitlin can coach a game like that and, like, I see a shout out to Enoch Burke in my chat. Like, I've never seen a person want to be in jail more than Enoch Burke. Like, he's a grown man standing outside a school he's no longer employed by. And that's all he does. Thought they were tanking to get Paige the first quarter of the season. Yeah. Yeah, genuinely, I thought they might have been. They were watching WNBA. I have League Pass. Like, I'm not going to be able to watch it because for some reason it's on CBS in America, so I can't watch it in Dublin, which doesn't make any sense to me, but we move. We move, like... It's all good, though. We're going to see a playoff game tonight. That's the one thing with the Fever have, is that every team plays against them like it's playoffs. That's the one major advantage they have. Use a German VPN. Like, I can watch the game on my phone. Like I have League Pass on my phone. Like, League Pass on my phone works perfect. Just doesn't work on my computer. Just have it on my phone down here. Take off the headphones. They're not needed. I don't need a link to watch it. I can watch it legally. I paid for it. But, like, the Sparks beat the Liberty. The last game the only game the Sparks have won is against the Liberty. Like, it is the weirdest thing ever. Like, they've beaten the Aces twice, I think. They've beaten the Liberty. Like, how many games have they won this year? Like, obviously they beat us once, which was a bad loss. I'm trying to look at the Sparks and see what their schedule has been. But, like, they're not, like, they're much better now than they were before they got Odyssey Sims, though. They're more dangerous, I mean. But, like, their wins came against the Wings when the Wings were in free fall. The Aces, they won 2 in a row against the Wings and the Aces. The Fever. The Mystics. So they beat the Mystics, the Liberty, Aces, Wings, and Fever. And that's all they've beaten this year. And they've beaten the Wings and the Aces twice. So they've beaten 4 teams and they've beaten 2 of them twice. Or I have a phone stand right in front of my monitor and I can just place it exactly where it would be if I had it in the monitor. Like, I'm really not too bothered by that. If Temi is out again, surely Temi's not out, is she? I know she's questionable. I never watched the game on full screen. I have too many things going on live stream to watch a game on full screen. Oh, Temi is out tonight. What? You are kidding me. She's been just injured the whole season. She's literally just been injured from start to finish. Like, I'm not joking. Has Temi played 6 games in a row yet? At least Dantas is there, and I can't believe that sentence has come out of my mouth, but at least Dantas is there. Said it was precautionary. Cool. We're good with that then. We're good with that. If it's out of precaution, we're good with that. I got my popcorn at the ready. Don't worry. Sorry. I do want to say, I got my popcorn at the ready, and I will be muting. Don't worry. I will be muting. Every single time I'm taking my popcorn. We are good. We are very, very good, though. We're going to be fine. Like, if Caitlin Clark was going to go off for 35, this would be a game to do it. Like, you're acting like her matchup of Odyssey Sims has any shot of guarding her. The last time Odyssey Sims guarded her, she had 24 and 19. If the Sparks win, it might be Aces Liberty second round. It's almost certainly going to be Aces Liberty second round, unless the Storm can beat the Aces. 11 of 16, 28 points. There is no way that she shoots that low percentage. There is absolutely no way she shoots that low percentage. If she makes 11 shots, she will be taking more than 16. Yeah, I have no idea about the blackouts. I'm pretty sure you can stream it on the East, from the East, if you're really stuck. You can probably stream it from the East. I'm sorry, by stream it from the East, I did not mean streaming from the East Coast. I did not mean where you were from. But yeah, it should be a very, very interesting game here. Like, there's no way the Fever lose, right? There's absolutely no way the Fever lose this game. I have the Liberty winning it all. I don't think the Aces are that good. Kelsey Plum's had a down year. Jackie Young's been bad since the Olympics, and Chelsea Gray's had a bad year. So yeah, it should be a interesting game here. So, Azari Stevens, Talbot starting. No Kia Nurse starting. Does Kia Nurse not normally start? Rickea Jackson's a hooper, so if she goes off, she goes off. Like, it is what it is. It can happen. It can happen. She's not good at 30 and 20. Come on, that's ridiculous. There's no way she has 30 and 20. Like, this is probably one of the ones they could lose. Like, the only thing is, though, is that, like, if they start off, like, it's going to take them starting off badly, because they win if this is a close game, in my opinion. But they could start off really badly. Like, they had a really bad start against Chicago. I mean this. No one with sanity has anyone but Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year. Like, why did they go to Alyssa Smith with a post touch for the first possession? Caitlin Clark from 30? You know what? I don't mind it. I don't mind it. That's a travel. Oh, that's just unlucky. That's just really unlucky. We're good, though. I'm like 15 seconds behind, I think. They had Fever on around the horn topic. That looked like a foul from Alyssa. But we'll take it. That is most definitely a foul by Alyssa Smith, but we'll take it. Have to pay for CBS Sports. I have League Pass. I'm in Europe. Let's push it, Caitlin. Let's push it. Oh. That's not a backcourt. She lost control of the ball. How was that a backcourt? These referees genuinely don't understand the rules of basketball. Even, by the way, even if it was Caitlin Clark who hit it last, backcourt is about control. She very clearly lost control of the ball. Rickea Jackson has no flaws in her offensive game. Like, the footwork needed for that fadeaway was so impressive. Like, that was genuinely so impressive there. Great take, Kelsey. Was that just a straight drive, or was that off a handoff? That was off a handoff. Kelsey Mitchell's so good. She's so good when she just cuts and runs and stops going dribble, 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 dribble. Very good take by Hamby. Jackson's better than Angel Reese. Her game's better. She's not quite as effective as of right now, but her game is better. Yeah, like Rickea Jackson. Like, the only person. Like, look, I think it's a crazy take to have anyone other than Caitlin Clark as Rookie of the Year. But the only person you can make a good faith argument that is rookie of the year, not named Caitlin Clark, is Rickea Jackson. Or sorry, not as rookie of the year, that has the most potential is Rickea Jackson. She's the only person you can make a good faith argument. She's not, but you can make a good faith argument that Rickea Jackson has the most potential. She has no flaws in her game offensively. Bad pass. We're fine. We're fine. Not a good start. Not a good start, but we're good. We're up. A bad 2.5 minutes. 2 quick turnovers. It happens. Caitlin's turnovers come in bunches. They come in bunches. That's all that matters. All that matters is the win. Like up 6-2. 2 turnovers, who cares? Great steal by Alyssa Smith. Lexi Hall takes it up. Great finish. Good. That's what we need. I like Odyssey Sims. I really like Odyssey Sims. LA is so bad. It's an early days, like. They beat the Liberty. Oh, dear Lord. Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell snaps her ankles right there. Hamby's giving them the business right now. Okay, Caitlin dribbles down. Gets it to Kelsey Mitchell. Caitlin sets a screen for the first time in her career. She gets it. She goes, steps back from 30. That's our 22 right there. That's our 22. For the first time in her career, she sets a screen, and everyone's so confused that they left her open. They just left her wide open off that screen. What was that? That was one of the weirdest offensive plays I've seen. Caitlin Clark's like, oh, what do I do now? Let me set a screen. Oh, great take. Oh, bad layup, but great take. We'll live with it. We'll live with it. That's an awful layup. We'll live with that, though. It's early days. Great take by Rickea Jackson. But you got to make that layup, Caitlin. You've got to make that layup. It's fine, like, again, everybody misses layups. Everybody misses layups. The problem is when it's 5 times a game. Like, if she misses 2 more of them. If she misses 2 more of them in a game, I start to be worried. If she misses 3 of them a game, we get worried. We get worried. For now, we're fine. Oh, what a pass, Caitlin. Aaliyah to Kelsey Mitchell to Alyssa Smith to Lexi Holt and Alyssa Smith, who pulls up for a crazy 3-point shot. Okay. That's a bit of a weird one. And Odyssey Sims. I'm one Odyssey Sims. She is giving them the business right now. It's hard. Why are they giving the listen to the ball? I don't know what happened there. But like, look, it's early days. Like, Lexi's on 2 fouls. She's got to come out of the game, I'd say. So, she's still in the game. I don't know what just happened there. But like, this might be a Christy Wallace game, you know. Okay, I'm muted. I'm muted. Great pass. Great high-low in there. Great high-low in there from Alyssa Smith to Aaliyah Boston. And The Sparks are playing so differently today than they normally do. It's good defense. Nalissa Smith's defense has been good in this game, I think. Caitlin runs, finds Nalissa Smith running through. Nalissa Smith has a chance at a layup. She gets fouled. Good. Good job. Keep pushing tempo. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they need a timeout. 3 boards for Caitlin Clark. 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 3 points. Should have made the layup. Had she made the layup to put them up by, what was it? That would have put them up 13-6. This would be a different game. But look, we haven't played well. We've been sloppy. We turned the ball over 4 times. Turned it over 4 times in 6 minutes. And we're still ahead. That's a big thing. We're controlling our boards and we're hitting shots. We're good. We're good. Not the greatest start, but we're good. Are we feeling triple-double today? Are we feeling triple-double? I'm feeling 10 assists, at least. I mean, I can see what Kelsey Mitchell was trying to do. I don't mind a turnover when you can see what a player's trying to do. Like, she was clearly trying to hit Caitlin Clark because she was going to be open and Caitlin wasn't looking. Like, that's not... Like, it's on Kelsey Mitchell. Like, 40 points. She's got 3 in 6 minutes. She's got 3 boards already. And in fairness, they are bricklayers. They are absolute bricklayers. At times, the Sparks. Like, when the Sparks, sometimes they can shoot well, and sometimes they really are bricklayers. And that's the only issue is, like, when you're a bricklayer, you're a bricklayer. It's the unfortunate truth about it. And they do shoot a lot of threes at a low percentage, so that AR Clark boards. Having a Raptor wins? I don't think so. I don't think she's got enough Raptor wins. She might get some T-Rex wins, but I'm not sure if she has enough Raptor wins here. I assume Wheeler will be in for Lexi. Katie Lou's in the game for Lexi. Okay, Rickea Jackson to have her career high. Rickea Jackson to have her career high right here. No one cares about a Raptor win. ESPN does. ESPN does. That's for their rookie of the year. It's all about the Raptor wins. Okay. Let's go. Odyssey Sims steps back for 3. 4th rebound for Caitlin Clark. We can push. We can push. We're good. Odyssey Sims cannot guard Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark drives in off the pump fake. Like, Odyssey Sims, we have seen Odyssey Sims cannot guard Caitlin Clark. And they are starting off with Odyssey Sims on Caitlin Clark. Like, there's no person who can guard Caitlin Clark, who's guarded Caitlin Clark worse this year than Odyssey Sims. Big board. Big board, Aaliyah. Oh, great pass. Come off the handoff, Katie Lou. How is it a backcourt? You've called it. How have you called that twice? How can you be wrong twice? What is going on? Yous are incompetent. How do you make 2 wrong backcourt calls in 7 minutes? And they're blatantly wrong. Are they trying to get her kicked out? Wheeler in the game, I'm guessing. I don't like I don't want Dantas in the game. Yeah, Wheeler in the game. I'm cool with that. She's get teed up. And it doesn't matter if it comes off Katie Lou. She's lost control of the ball. Like, that is the rules of basketball. Like, the commentators like it came off Katie Lou's right call. It's not a backcourt. If you lose control of the ball, it's not a backcourt. It's about control. It's not about who tips it. Am I right in saying that? I could be in the wrong. I could be talking about the wrong country rules in that one, actually. So I'm not going to... Kelsey Mitchell. And we get the ball back. Let's go. We'll take it. Second one was a legit call. Okay. Oh, they don't give you the ball back. Sorry. You get the ball back in Europe. So Katie Lou Samuelson gets a free throw, I guess. Team still has control unless your team gains possession. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Whoever touched it last, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, good start to the game. Considering. Who just hit that 3? Who just hit that? Ari McDonald. In fairness, she's the one who guarded Caitlin Clark off the free throw. Is that a third turnover for Caitlin? Jesus, it's not been the greatest first quarter for Caitlin here. Like 5.3 turnovers. But we're up 6, so that's all that matters. Did Leroux just pull up for off dribble? Like, man, I wish I had Leroux's confidence. I wish I had the confidence of Leroux. I don't mind Wheeler shooting that. She's been making them. Thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Like, that's absolutely insane. So many turnovers. We're up 6. I don't really care. Katie Lou Samuelson chucks Ari McDonald onto the ground. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there at all. So Katie Lou makes a cut. Can you do that? Can you do what Katie Lou or what she did just there? Are you allowed just... I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather Wheeler just shoot than dribble. Kelsey Mitchell, holy crap, she is fast. It's alright. Alright, don't hate it. Don't hate it. It's funny, like, Carly Samuelson was, like, undrafted. And Katie Lou was the #1 recruit in high school. Went, like, 4th in the 29 in a stacked draft. And Carly's the better of the Samuelsons. Fever, we've been so sloppy. Like, we've been so sloppy and we're up by 6. That's not an offensive foul. They're just throwing themselves on the ground. Like, how many turnovers in the quarter? Like, we have 2, 4, 7, 8. 8 turnovers in the first quarter, and we're up. By less now, but like, Sparks beat the Liberty. Don't make any mistakes there. The Sparks beat the Liberty. It's fine. I think that was Kia Nurse, was it? Kia Nurse does shoot the SH1T out of the ball. Oh, good take, Caitlin. Oh, dear Lord. Did Caitlin just shoot that? Like, Caitlin just hit that. So much for no mid-range game. Like, she's going like in to out with her both hands now. Like, she's like a 2K player who's just equips new animations. Is that Kelsey on 1 or 2? 1. We're okay. We need the Liberty without Jones. Still, we don't have Temmie. One of the bench players is going to go off in this game, and you just know it. You just know it. One of the bench players is going to absolutely go off. I think she's got another migraine. She's just thrown a couple of bad passes. She's got 7 points in the first quarter. Let's be real. Oh my god, she nearly made that. She nearly made that shot. Dear Lord, like, we're up 4. Why is Temmie's injured? Already in the playoffs and already, like, 2, 3, 6, 7 is the only thing that really matters. Like, we're up 4 and we turned the ball over 8 times in a quarter. The turnover count is 8-1 and we're up 4. It's been a bad game. It's genuinely been a bad game. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark, neither of them I think have been playing well here. Now you got 2 turnovers for Kelsey Mitchell, 3 for Caitlin. Only 1 assist each. Like, neither of them have played well, and we scored 23 in a quarter. And that's the thing when it comes to this team, is they go on runs. Like, Lexi Hull picked up 2 fouls there. I would probably bring in Dantas into the game now. Sparks have blown multiple open layups. So have we. We've blown a wide open layup. There are 4 teams fighting for that last spot. Atlanta, Chicago, Dallas, and Washington. Dallas 2 games behind, Washington 1 game behind. And they all play each other. I mean, every team misses open layups in the WNBA. Let's be real. So Temmie Figbenley's perfectly fine and is sitting in this game. They really don't care about this one. But like, this is a game you need to win. Like, you need to go and win 5 in a row. Like, you can't go into the playoffs taking games lightly. All the turnovers seem to happen with Katie losing the floor. Caitlin had 2 in the first, 2 minutes. Like, Aaliyah Boston's coming in. She got 4 and 6. Jesus, she's got 4 and 5 so far. Smith, I didn't think Smith did anything wrong in that quarter. Hit 2 free throws. Caitlin, 36, 8, and 14. She didn't have a great game. If Caitlin Clark has 4 by her stats and she ends up with 28, 16 boards, and 4 assists, I'll be happy. I'll be happy if she has that. Like, we're on triple-double watch for Caitlin Clark right now. So, I don't know what people are saying. We are on triple-double watch. She's not going to have 16 boards, but, like, we are on triple-double watch. The Fever always starts slow. In general, yeah. In general, yeah, they do start slow. Which is fine. Which is completely fine if they start slow. Like, it is what it is. It happens. Surprised to see the assist so low. She's turned the ball over in a couple of passes that would have been assists in other games. Is that 5-star? Is that top 100 recruit Connor McCaffrey on screen right now? Is that the top 100 recruit Connor McCaffrey there beside Halliburton? Am I right in saying that? Is that top 100 recruit? Do not let Lee Yuru beat us. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a serious move. Was that Nurse? That's a serious move by Kia Nurse. Like, this is not... It's not actually a bad lineup. That was good ball. Like, that was just a good play. And Caitlin draws a foul. Good. She's getting very good at kind of jump stopping going into players. She's getting really good at that. As, like, when she sees them kind of out of her... like, out of their defensive stance. She kind of stops, takes the bump, and then goes up with it. She's very good at that. That's Connor McCaffrey. That's top 100 recruit Connor McCaffrey. Did Caitlin just miss a free throw? No. Okay, I thought we were on to something. Why do you want Lee Yuru? Like, what would Lee Yuru give to Fever? I'd take one of the two bigs off the bench. I'd take one of the two bigs from Dallas over Lee Yuru. I'd take... Caitlin Clark's horrible on defense. You knew the basketball? She's terrible on defense. Okay. Let's go to Caitlin. Oh my god, Demiris Dantas is running. Oh, nice pass. Damn it, it is Dantas for the layup. Let's go. She's starting to go. I sound so proud of top 100 recruit Connor McCaffrey. I've always said if in person I'm ever in the same vicinity as the two of them, I would fangirl over Connor McCaffrey. Like, I've always said that if I ever just happen to be in the vicinity of the two of them. I don't think it'll ever happen, but... Is she going for the Dantas fade? Oh, that's a hook. Dantas fade! Great call, referee. Oh no, she's on the... How is she on the free throw line? She just hooked her. I love seeing Dantas tee up the Dantas fade. Like, I love seeing her tee it up. It's so obvious. Once she starts dribbling with her right shoulder making contact, you know she's going for the Dantas fade. Oh. Not a good first quarter for Kelsey Mitchell. Or first quarter in a bit. And Kia... Why is it against us that Kia Nurse turns into prime Klay Thompson? Why is it always against us? She went 5 of 6 from 3 at the start of the year. Like, she's averages like 7 points per game, but she always cooks whenever she plays the Fever. Oh. Caitlin Clark, offensive rebound. Kicks it to Kelsey Mitchell. Gets it into Nalissa Smith. Gets blocked. Goes up with it. Good job, Nalissa Smith. And Kia Nurse literally just turns into Klay Thompson when she plays against the Fever. You can run with that. Get it to Caitlin. Lexi's there. Lexi's there. Lexi's there. Okay, no. Good pass. Great pass, Caitlin. It's just a miss from Kelsey. We can live with it. Why does Kia Nurse turn into feckin' prime Klay Thompson whenever they play us? She plays us. Oh, Dantas, you gotta be able to get that pass into Nalissa. Good take by Hamby. This game's too close. It's the second quarter. I mean, she's coach of the month, so I'm not going to question her yet. Like, Kelsey Mitchell is not having a good game here. Get that, Lexi. Go get it. Sure, it's fine. We can live with it. We can live with it. It's a regular season game. Kia Nurse is cooking us. She literally just turns into prime Clay. Caitlin Clark 9, 2, and 5. She's not having the greatest game. I'm watching this game right here. She's also getting cooked by Kia Nurse. Their half-court offense looks non-existent right now. Stop going ISO. I wish Kelsey Mitchell would just stop going ISO. I don't like it. When Kelsey Mitchell goes ISO, bad things tend to happen. Good board, Lexi. Lexi's only got 3 boards. Good pass to Dantas. Go. Drop step, drop step. You got to pass that. You got... What's she even trying to do? Oh my god. Can we just get some scores? Oh, this is awful. This is awful. Can Aaliyah come back in the game, please? Can it be your time to give one of Caitlin Clark or Kelsey Mitchell a break? Like, Kelsey Mitchell has been terrible. Like, absolutely terrible. Like, Caitlin Clark hasn't been great, but better than Kelsey Mitchell. Like, she's been absolutely terrible. I'd give one of them a rest right now. Temmie's just not playing. I don't know what. But we're fine. We're fine. It's early. Like, I don't know why Kelsey Mitchell has her best month of her career playing off the ball and she decides to just go ISO for the whole game again. But again, look, we're a second half team. We're a second half team. We're fine. We're fine. When we have a bad start, we're a second half team. Like, the last thing we want is have a 20-point lead now, and then Christy sides it. Like, we're fine. We're fine. Like, again, the last thing we need is a big lead because Christy sides it. Temmie's injured. Apparently, Temmie's fine. It's just precaution. But like, look, it's 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dantas bad minutes right now. I don't really blame Dantas. I don't think she's done that much wrong. Like, yeah, she's -5, but like, I don't think she's the reason for that. I think it just happens that the offense doesn't click the same when Leah Boston's not on the floor. Like, I get Caitlin Clark her break now. Did I say sides coach of the year? No, I didn't. I literally put that as a thumbnail so people would click on it. Like, thumbnails are thumbnails. The entire team looks flat. Yeah, they looked flat against Dallas and pulled it off in the end, though. So, here's what it is. Fever 22% from 3, Sparks 75%. Like, Size got coach of the month. Yeah, I mean, look, her team went, what, 7-1? So, you got to get her 6-1. You got to give her coach of the month. The timeout will be their downfall in the playoffs. Like, look, we don't know what will be their downfall in the playoffs. How do we get 10 turnovers and a half? It's being careless with the ball. That's the problem, is that, like, when you're playing, with the way this team plays, Kia Nurse just cooks them every time. I don't know why. Sides isn't the reason they're losing. Not today, Jesus. Sides has absolutely no impact on them losing today. Like, the Sparks are just shooting the lights out. Like, they've gone double big right now. Good. Go take it to the basket. Fourth turnover for Caitlin Clark. Can they just stop? Can they just turn off aimbot? They're, what, 4 or 5 from 3 as a team? Like, it's been very sloppy. It's been a really, really sloppy first half here. Like, they were up 21-12. What's it, a 22-8 run? Caitlin's passing's been all over the place today. Yeah, I agree. Her passing's absolutely been all over the place today. But again, the only thing that matters is the win. And Caitlin gets it to definitely a moving screen by Dantas. We'll take it. We'll take it. Can they turn off aimbot? Like, we're fine. They can't. They literally can't miss. Is that just Azare Stevens pulling from 3? Like, we can't do anything if they're all hitting 3s. Like, there's nothing we can do when they turn on aimbot. Like, they plugged into Zen. They plugged into Zen, like, if there was anti-cheat here, like, this one would be over. They just made another one. I don't care if they're wide open, they're shooting them at like 80%. It's Azare Stevens again. What is going on? Like, what is happening? Is it a 5th turnover for Caitlin Clark? No. I don't know who turned that one over. Or was it a layup? Like, the fact they can't miss and we're in this game. Like, they literally cannot miss. We can live with it. When a team can't miss and you're still in the game. Good job, Aaliyah. That's what we need. Great job. Like, we're gonna be fine. They're gonna have to cool down. Like, what is that from Odyssey Sims? Like, they're taking dumb shots on every possession that's going in. That has to be 2, surely. Like, they literally they turned on their aimbot. Oh my god. They just can't miss. It's fine. I mean, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. I mean, we have to live with it, I guess. It's something. Danta's got a rest. I mean, with no Temi, I don't know why Alyssa Smith is playing so few minutes here. Is she on 2? Oh, she's on none. Alyssa Smith, I thought was fine. Like, she was absolutely fine when she was on the floor. I'd have her on the floor a bit more. Okay. Good defense. Good defense. Keep them out. Aaliyah Boston is guarding Rickea Jackson. Azare Stevens pulls from 3. Thank God she airballed it. What is Kelsey Mitchell doing? Great job, Aaliyah. Oh my god. Give one of them like a 2-minute break. Give one of them a 2-minute break. Kelsey Mitchell has been awful in this half. I know she's got 10 points. She has been awful. Like, of her 10 points, by the way, 8 of her 10 have been assisted. She has probably shot 4 ISO shots and is 0 of 4. That's the problem with Kelsey Mitchell, is that when she shoots in ISO, she's worse than Jewel Lloyd. And when she plays off the ball, she's the most efficient 2-guard in the game. And she's choosing to play ISO today. That's why she's so frustrating as a player. Is that, like, it's literally, we've seen what she can do to win. and help her team, and she's doing the opposite. It's very obvious when she plays a certain way, we win, and when she plays a certain way, we're bad. And she's playing the certain way. Like, she is the key. She is the key, Kelsey Mitchell. And she is now playing like she's supposed to play in hero ball. Sparks and man, they can't miss. Isolation. Caitlin Clark needs to assert herself. What do you mean? She passes the ball and has gotten it back maybe once this game? This is literally like the fever from June. It's fine. This is the fever from June. Caitlin Clark turning it over. She's passing it and never getting it back. Kelsey Mitchell's going ISO. Aaliyah Boston. In fairness, Aaliyah Boston's balling. Like, in fairness. But at the same time, look, we've got two of the biggest spark plug guards in the W. We have got two of the biggest spark plug guards. We can live with this. It's fine. We just gotta get hot. We're fine. Look, we look like the fever from June. We look like we're the June fever. We're fine. We're fine. Like, we're not gonna have a half as bad as this again. We just need to make a couple of threes. A couple of threes. Caitlin Clark passing too much. She shot it 9 times. She's made 3, or 8 times? 9 times? She shot it 8 times. In fairness, has she shot the ball? Oh, Caitlin hasn't shot the ball in the second quarter. I just realized that. Caitlin Clark actually has not shot the ball in the second quarter. Like, obviously, she got fouled on a shot attempt, but she has not. And that was like first possession of quarter. That's the last shot Caitlin Clark has taken. How about some defense? The Fever don't play defense. Good pass. Okay. Okay, I guess this is Aaliyah Boston's game here. Like, the shots they're hitting are wild. Like, they're hitting crazy shit. Like, Caitlin Clark just setting her screen. Great cook, Kelsey. There we go. Play off the ball and you can score a bunch. Like, we are fine right now. We're absolutely fine. Azare Stevens is dribbling the ball up the floor. The switch everything defense is a bit weird. Oh, good block, Katie Lou. That's a foul. Get to the free throw line. Let's go, Katie Lou. That's what we need. Backdoor cutting Kelsey Mitchell is the best version of Kelsey Mitchell. I agree. Walk up to the free throw line and knock these down. Great defense. Stop beating myself. No. You gotta make one of these. You gotta at least just give us one. Give us one. Like, you're Katie Lou Samuelson, you should be able to make 2, but just give us one. Gave us one. Cool. All Katie Lou needs is confidence. Katie Lou hasn't been a good shooter since UConn. Like, I'm just saying, she's not been a good shooter since UConn. Katie Lou's on a near max contract. She's like $180K a year or something. Katie Lou makes more money than... I'm pretty sure she makes similar money to Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, and Caitlin Clark combined. Okay. The third foul there on Lexi Hull. Sub her out. It's Christy Wallace time. Sub her out. Just put in Christy Wallace. I don't know how it's a foul, but like, it is what it is. Like, oh, come on. That's on you, Aaliyah. That's on you. Okay. Aaliyah's there for the post-up. Good take. Great take, Aaliyah. That's what we need. Aaliyah Boston's balling here. 10 points, 6 boards. Caitlin Clark on for a triple-double. Like, we're fine. We're fine. Azare Stevens has hit 2 threes. Derica Hamby is chucking. She's 4 of 10. Only on 1 foul, though. Like, 2 of 2 here would be nice. 2 of 2 would be nice. Like, if we're only down 1 at halftime. Like, only being down 1 at halftime in this game, considering everything, is madness. Absolute madness. Caitlin Clark doesn't look right. She's been fine. She's just not playing well. It is what it is. Like, when you play Caitlin Clark's style, they just hit a one-leg fade. Like, or sometimes you just gotta say, like, they're hitting ridiculous stuff. And you gotta give credit where credit's due. Like, sometimes you've gotta give credit where credit's due. What do you mean? Like, she looks fine. That's a great pass into Aaliyah Boston. Good finish. Like, she is 9, 6, and 5 at halftime. Like, if she ends up with an 18-point triple-double, like, we're good. What, she took 0 shots in the second quarter? That's a bit iffy. Taking 0 shots in a quarter. But we're good. We're good. Leah Boston's got 14 and 6 boards. Kelsey Mitchell's gone back up to 50% shooting. We are down 1 after having one of the worst halves of basketball we've played, and they turned on aimbot. They hit 3. They're hitting everything. They're hitting mad shots. And I mean this. Like, one-leg deep 3s, or one-leg deep 2s, crazy pull-ups. They're making everything. They're blitzing everything to stop Caitlin Clark scoring, and Caitlin Clark had 5 assists in the second quarter. Like, let's not forget, I think 7 is the all-time record in a quarter or something. And she had 5 in that quarter. She had 5 assists, 1 turnover in the second quarter. Why is she not shooting a second? Because they're blitzing her every time. They're blitzing her and they're allowing Aaliyah Boston to seal. She has 3 assists for Aaliyah Boston open lips. Like, again, if you were going to cheat and use aimbot and you're only up by 1 point, we're fine. Because once the WNBA goes and patches the aimbot in the second half, we'll be fine. Caitlin Clark's defense is trash. Yeah. Like, no one's ever called Caitlin Clark a good defender. I mean that no one has ever called Caitlin Clark a good defender. Has anyone ever called Caitlin Clark a good defender? Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that? Is it something that I'm missing? Like, have people been calling Caitlin Clark a good defender? Like, there's no way, right? The people are out here saying Caitlin Clark can guard. Caitlin can defend. Who? Maybe me? If I played? How is 2K25, man? I played it for like 10 minutes. I was like, this game sucks, and stopped playing. Like, even guys that I know are playing the game are like, this is the worst 2K ever. And like, Sparks with 3 turnovers. The Fever, 1, 4, 8, 10, 11. Only 11 turnovers. They had 10 in the first quarter and minute. No, Caitlin Clark just chooses to take plays off on defense. I stand by that. That other rookie from Chicago chooses not to play defense too. Caitlin gambles way too much. Yeah. Oh my god, $20. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much. That is insane. Force feeding to Boston. I mean, it's working. It's working. And lads, we got 1,300 people in here and only 200 likes. Can we get to like 300? Can we get to 300 at halftime? Like, I'm watching. Every team plays their best against the Fever because they know more eyes are on them. I agree. Katie Lou scoring 30 in the third. What does Katie Lou have? 2? 3? Made 3 free throws. Katie Lou +5. Damaris Dantas -9. Jesus. That doesn't look great. They play down to the competition. Like, the Sparks aren't that bad. Like, when they're... It's not there. Like, if the Sparks were just bricking... If the Sparks were bricking everything, the Fever could be running. But it's hard to run when the other team makes every shot. And people are talking about the pace, but it's like... Oh, Jesus, we're at 373 likes. Jesus Christ. I didn't notice that. Dear Lord, that's a lot. That is a lot of likes. Jesus. Hope Temmy's shoulders gets better. Temmy's fine. Yes, the Sparks are bad. Like, how much is rickea? I know she shot like the fadeaway. She's got 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting. -6 on the floor. Applied 15. Like, the only reason we're down is because they just made everything. Like, there's literally a spell in that second quarter where it's like... It's like Ray Brunell, 3 points. Kia Nurse, step back 3. Kia Nurse, step back 2. Hamby, running layup. Obviously, Odyssey Sims hits free throws. And Azare Stevens hits 2 threes in a row. Then Odyssey Sims shoots a crazy pull-up fadeaway. Burrell hits a tough fadeaway shot. Hamby obviously gets a wide-open layup. And then a one-leg fade from Rickea Jackson. Like, they just hit everything. They just hit everything. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Like, go get 100 and we win. Simple as that. Go get 100 and we win. We have scored 47 points. We are playing garbage. We have scored 47 points. No team can outgun the Fever. And I mean that. The Fever making this game, the only way the Fever lose this game is if it's a low-scoring game. No one will outgun the Fever through 4 quarters. They just won't. If you are allowing them to get shots up, if you are allowing the Fever to put up 47 points while turning the ball over like this, I want me Lucky Charms. We don't even have Lucky Charms in Ireland. They're illegal. Well, they're illegal to be sold as cereal because of the sugar content. But, like, no one is going to outgun us. Simple as that. One of Kelsey Mitchell or Caitlin Clark are going off in the second half. One of them are going off in the second half. If you let this be a run and gun, up and down game where we can score 47 points while turning the ball over 11 times, all we need to do is be 1% better and we break 100 and we beat you guys. We've been garbage today and we have 47 points. Like, all you have to do is be 1% better and we're fine. They found the aimbot hack and disabled it. We'll see. We'll see. Playing down to that was the same the last game. Like, you're acting like when we played Dallas, it wasn't that different to this. I hate the way clicking teams brings into tickets. Like, you're acting like Dallas was any different. Like, we put up 100 against Dallas. We put up 102 in a row. Like, what were we up at halftime against Chicago? I don't think it was that much. So, like, against Chicago, we were up, what, 5 at halftime? We scored 47 in the first half against Chicago. We scored 45 in the first half against Dallas. And we broke 100 both times. Like, we were, what, down? We were down against Dallas at halftime. We were down 4 going into the fourth against Dallas. We were only up 5 at halftime against Chicago. Like, we put up 31 in the third quarter in this game. We put up 25 in the third quarter in this game. And this game today, we put up 23 and 24. We just gave 29 in a quarter. That's not good enough. Like, that's simply not good enough. But we put up 47 points cold. But we were cold to start this game. Let's not forget, we were cold to start this game right here. And we were off to start this game. Like, that's the big thing. Like, it's still early days. Like, if Caitlin Clark ends the game with 19 points, 12 assists, and 10 rebounds, and even if she does have 8 turnovers, and she ends up with a triple-double, and we win, who cares? Who cares? Who am I going for? I'm not betting against the Fever in a close game. The only time I'll bet against the Fever is when we go up 20 points early and Christy Sides does a Christy Sides. Energy's down a bit. I agree, they just made the playoffs. Like, it's hard to play after a high. Like, if you have a high like that, of making the playoffs for the first time in a near decade, one of two things happen when you go out. You either go out and don't miss because you play completely free and you destroy the other team, or you're sloppy. Either you are at a level, either you're playing with freedom and you dominate, or you're sloppy. It's one or the other. Like, when you play with that lack of, like, with that kind of in your head, nobody celebrates getting into the playoffs. This franchise does. This franchise 100% does. Rickea, Jackson, Cardoso, Brink, Reese. If you're talking about long-term potential, I'm not actually going to argue that, you know? I'm not going to argue that. AB is having a big game. Yeah, she's just sealing. She's smart. They're blitzing Caitlin. She's getting into a position to seal. Caitlin's making tough passes into her and she's scoring layups. She's doing a good job of sealing. That's all she needs to do. No, Kia Nurse just goes off against the Fever. Like, if you want to look at Kia Nurse for the year, she has 10 points in 10 minutes. If you want to look at her for the year, her game log, 8-0-7-3. And if you want to look for the season, 22 points. Who's that against? Freaking Indiana. She obviously had a good first game of the season. But since the first game of the season, she's had 20 points once and it was against us. She goes, what? Like, 5 of 6 from 3 in that game? She has 10 in the first quarter, or the first half of this game in 10 minutes. Man, Kia Nurse just attaches aimbot against the team. I'm actually shocked they're still promoting the Cheryl Swoops podcast. I'm really shocked they're still doing it. AB ceiling. Aaliyah Boston's smart. Aaliyah Boston's super smart. Yeah. The Fever, the second half team. I agree. We're fine. We're fine. Where's Hamby? Hamby's been alright in the first half. Like, what, 4 of 10? 4 of 10, 8 points, 5 boards. She's been fine. It's just been like Azare. It's like Ray Burrell hitting threes, hitting a big three. Azare Stevens going 2 for 2 from 3. Kia Nurse hitting 2. Ari McDonald. They've just started lighting them up. Fever out of sorts. Like, it's hard. Like, we're a bad half-court offense team, and our opponents are making every shot. Like, we do rely on stops. But we still have 47. Poor defense. You know what? Like, I'll say it's been poor defense, but they're hitting mad shit. Like, they're hitting crazy shit. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm blind. WHX Taurasi. If Caitlin Clark becomes a better ISO player, take the league to new heights. Yeah, but I don't actually think being an ISO player is that effective for winning basketball. Like, my favorite thing is, like, when people are like, oh, these players need screens to be successful. I'm like, there's players who set screens on the floor. It doesn't matter if she needs screens. Aaliyah Boston is there to set screens. Bigs are there to set screens. So why does it matter? Oh, she wouldn't be good one-on-one. Who gives a damn? Who cares if she'd be good one-on-one? Like, do we want another Arike? Arike to shoot her team to be one of the worst teams in the dub. Like, if you swap Caitlin Clark and Arike, I'm not joking, the Dallas Wings might, like, this current version of Dallas Wings might be freaking championship favorites. I mean, Caitlin Clark did set a big screen in that first quarter. I think Paige will fit with the Sparks. They don't really have a point guard, so yeah. Even though I don't know if she's best at the 1. Like, it all just depends. If Paige is allowed to play with the freedom she had in high school, she's going to be great. And if she's just this, like, role player type person that ended up is what she is right now in UConn, I don't know. Purchase WNBA season on YouTube for the All-Star game. Watch the Fever. Local restrictions are blocked the last 2 games. Appreciate it. Oh, that's awful. Again, like, look, I'm Irish. I don't know. I don't ever really get restrictions for mine. But the problem is like, saying Paige is boring. You didn't watch freshman Paige, or you haven't seen clips of high school Paige. Like, high school Paige was not boring. Freshman Paige was not boring. Yeah, Paige is probably more attuned than anything. No, people don't realize what Caitlin Clark is best at is the system she allows you to play. And it's a system that, like, the Iowa system with better players will not lose at this level because they're so used to slow it down basketball. Like, the pace that Caitlin Clark allows you to play at as a team. Because she looks... I haven't seen, like, good defense, Caitlin. Like, it's just her head's always up, which is so important. Great pass to Aaliyah. Unlucky, I guess. Great finish by Odyssey Sims. They gave that turnover to Caitlin? Really? Jesus. Good pass to Aaliyah. Go up with it. I don't mind that. Good drive, Kelsey. Good. Like, you can't fault Caitlin Clark for that last turnover. Like, you actually cannot fault Caitlin Clark for that last one. Like, Aaliyah Boston had a very good chance to catch the ball, and she just didn't. Like, you can't fault Caitlin Clark for that. Sparks are tanking. Yeah, but they have a 2-year thing. They're like 5 games behind. Like, for the Sparks not to have the best chance at the number 1 overall pick, they need to lose every game for the rest of the season. I'm not joking. They will need to lose every game for the rest of the season for the Sparks to have that chance. I'm saying not will lose. Win every game for the rest of the season, which they're not going to do. They don't need to lose. They've already lost enough that they don't need to lose anymore. Great take, Nalissa. Did the scorekeepers give that as... Scorekeepers gave that as an assist. We'll take it. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. She had 6. I thought they gave her that. I thought they patched the aimbot. Azare Stevens again. I thought the aimbot got patched. Mike Wang, patch the aimbot. They're playing good. I think the Sparks are playing really good defense here. They're like over pressuring, but like that's off a foot. Did she really throw it that far off? But like it's the way they're playing defense. They are literally like there's going to be a lot of turnovers in this game because they're overplaying on defense, but it's also going to lead to a lot of really easy shots. Like we're going to score a lot of points because of the way they're playing. And that's the thing where I don't mind turnovers in this game, because in this one game in isolation, because if you blitz every single screen, like they're blitzing her up to half court, and now we're letting Aaliyah Boston make decisions. Aaliyah Boston misses a very easy chance right there, but like she goes and gets the rebound. Like they're allowing this game become 4-on-3, which I'm cool with. I'm cool with that. Like long game. And Odyssey Sims. Oh my God. Like, could we not have tried to pick up Odyssey Sims? What does Victoria Saxton have? Like, why is Saxton on the roster? What is Smith shooting that for? Come on now. Come on, Alyssa. That's not good enough. I mean, Odyssey Sims has been unbelievable this year. Azare Stevens has airballed multiple shots, but has made 3 threes. They're literally blitzing Caitlin to half court. Like, they are saying anyone else can beat us here. Saxton is Boston's buddy. Celeste Taylor was Caitlin's buddy, and Celeste Taylor can actually play, and they got rid of her. Like that pass from Caitlin. Aaliyah, you gotta make a layup. Kelsey Mitchell, there we go. Off 2 dribbles, good finish. They are literally blitzing Caitlin Clark at the half court. We're good. We don't need to shoot. We can take. We'll end this game on 9 points. Like, look, we will end this game on 9 points. Doesn't matter. We'll take a 9-point, 14 assists, 7 board game. We'll take 9 points. We're good with that. We're good with 9. If you are going to blitz us to half court, we are good with 9 points. Like, if Aaliyah Boston could just finish, she would already have 10 assists. Like, they're blitzing every screen. They're actually willing to lose, like... But, like, they're also going to tire out. You're not going to blitz through 4 quarters once you start missing. Once you start missing and you're playing a defense, you're letting everyone else get into rhythm. And you're now letting Caitlin Clark getting used to the passing. But, like, it's where they're blitzing. They're blitzing at the halfway line. And then they're not even... But they're allowing the pass to Boston, which is the worst part. You're now allowing Boston to go in and shoot. You're allowing Boston to pass. You are literally... allowing Aaliyah Boston control the game. You will be tired as well. You cannot blitz. And by the way, Caitlin Clark is just coming off the blitz and passing. She's not looking for it back. Caitlin Clark is not tired in any way right now. Because they're letting her walk the ball to the halfway line. The high screen roll. This is not going to work for the Sparks. We're getting good shots on every single possession. We are good. We are good. Like, look at this. Look at what they've done. Oh, we're going to stop Caitlin Clark. 16 for Kelsey Mitchell. 16 for Aaliyah Boston. First quarter, Caitlin Clark with 7. Aaliyah Boston, what did she have in the first quarter? 2? I think Kelsey Mitchell had... Did she have 5 in the first quarter or something? But now we're like... And Alyssa Smith's got 6. If these two go for 30 and Caitlin Clark has 9, who cares? Who cares? It's all that matters. Doesn't matter. Like, let them blitz her. Let them blitz. Let them play like Team USA did in the All-Star game. Just win. That's the thing. Is like this. The reason why teams have stopped blitzing Caitlin Clark is that the other players can beat you now. Like, the other players are good enough to beat you. And that's the thing. At the start of the year, the other players weren't. They didn't know where to get the ball. Aaliyah Boston was really struggling at the start of the season. Like, I'd run the double horns, the like stagger screen, and get Caitlin Clark going in for a right hand layup next possession. Unlucky Lexi. I'd get Caitlin Clark on the left hand side coming off the double stagger screen, and she'll be able to turn that corner because they're gonna have to try. They're not gonna be able to blitz that second screen. And if they do end up trying to blitz the second screen, I would just take a step out, have a Boston dive into the basket, dump it into her layup. Actually, Melissa Smith dive into the basket. She's a better finisher. Like, look at how Ari McDonald is guarding Caitlin Clark. It is madness. They don't run plays for Caitlin Clark. We're up. You don't need to run plays for Caitlin Clark because she can just go and do that. Let's go, 22. And that's a steal for Caitlin Clark. Runs the break. Layup. That's Caitlin Clark now at 14 points. We've got 46 points combined for the big three, halfway through the third. And another board for Caitlin. She pushes the floor. Kelsey Mitchell, go hit her. Was she going for Lexi? No, she's looking for herself. Oh, great pass to Aaliyah. Aaliyah, you got to be making that shot. But you know what? Unlucky. You got to make that shot. Like, that would have been a ridiculous assist there for Caitlin. That would have been one of her assists of the year, but Aaliyah Boston blew it. But it is hilarious, like, Aaliyah Boston when Caitlin Clark, like, once she catches a Caitlin Clark pass, it just does not go in. What do you mean Aaliyah Boston slowing the game down? Like, she is a center who is having to be a playmaker, play almost like a Jokic role. Like, Aaliyah Boston, if Aaliyah Boston improves her finishing, like, she led the league in free throw percentage as a rookie, or in field goal percentage as a rookie. Like, if she can improve her finishing, Aaliyah Boston, like, and get some sort of, like, a post fadeaway, a post move that isn't a drop step, like, Aaliyah Boston could be the best, with Caitlin Clark, the best center in the W. Caitlin Clark assists at, like, 7, I think. Like, Lee Yaru's in the game right now. Lee Yaru cannot blitz this screen. Just whoever is being guarded by Lee, come and set screens, roll hard to the basket, and Caitlin can turn the corner every time. Like, Lee Yaru cannot blitz these screens. Lexi Hull is trash, no jump shot. Lexi Hull's is shooting 100% on the day. Kelsey Mitchell going ISO on Lee Yaru, fair enough. I don't hate the shot. Aaliyah Boston is a 100 times better defender than Angel Reese. Do not put them in the same conversation as far as interior defender than Angel Reese. They're not. There's nothing remotely similar between Aaliyah Boston and Angel Reese's game. Aaliyah Boston can pass. Aaliyah Boston is not nearly the offensive rebounder Angel Reese is. Aaliyah Boston is a significantly better interior defender. She's a significantly worse perimeter defender. IQ-wise, Aaliyah Boston is significantly higher IQ-wise than Angel Reese. Like, there is no similarities between the two of them except they're both roughly the same height. Like, that's the only similarity. I don't understand why they're not getting her in situations where she's coming off Leroux. Oh, what a finish. Jesus. Oh, it's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's unlucky. We just fumbled the rebound. Caitlin Clark's going to save us. I mean, that is a ridiculous shot, by the way. Like, that's kind of crazy. She's got 16-7 on 54% shooting right now. Dantas is guarding Rickea Jackson. Caitlin Clark is fronting Leroux. What is going on here? Oh, great switching. Really good defense there. That's the best defense that we played all year. Let's go now. It's off Leroux. Yeah, that's our best defense we played this year. The communication, the switching, near shot clock violation. That's the best defensive possession I've seen the team play all year. Lexi Hull coming out of the game. But, like, I am getting Leroux in every pick and roll. She can't blitz. Just get Leroux in every single pick and roll. Because they are blitzing and switching, which means you can get her switched onto Leroux extremely quickly. Or even pick and rolls to get Leroux switched onto Kelsey Mitchell like that. That works. Why is Kelsey Mitchell not ISOing Leroux? Why will she ISO on anyone except when she gets the mismatch? Unlucky shot, Caitlin, there. It was wide open, though. So we take it. Like, why is she not? And Kelsey Mitchell's so confusing as a player. Yeah, she's got caught. She has got caught in the post. Fair enough. I mean, it's Azare Stevens. She's not, like, the only thing that's going to happen is Caitlin Clark's going to foul her. Okay. They're switching every screen. Use this to your advantage. Nalissa Smith, drive at them. They're running you off right there. You tell me off the bench, she's not there. We're up, I guess. This has been a horrible quarter for anyone not named Caitlin Clark. Oh yeah, go down. Great take, Erica Wheeler. Let's go. Caitlin whines too much. Man, every player in this league whines. You're just noticing it when you're looking at Caitlin Clark. Every single player in this league complains to the refs every single time. Like, it's not even funny. The refereeing standard's awful, but like every single player in this league does. Like, Indiana is not shooting well today. Like, what are they shooting from three? 4 of 11, 12, 13. Like, they're shooting 4 of 13 from three. And we're still up. So, that's what we need. Kelsey Mitchell came out of the game. What the hell just happened there? Who hit? Just hit a 3. Good board, Leah Boston. Caitlin Clark goes in. Oh, what a pass. What a pass from Caitlin Clark to Aaliyah Boston to Erica Wheeler. The Caitlin to Aaliyah to someone else. Hockey assist. Like, Aaliyah Boston has her double-double. Like, we've got the lead right here. Like, this team just scores in bunches. Kia Nurse. Again, Kia Nurse just makes shots. Caitlin Clark comes back for 3. Right back at them. Caitlin for 3. Arike Nurse. No, Kia Nurse only plays against the Fever. Kia Nurse will only show up against Indiana. Oh, Dantas. There's no need to foul Sims there. Like, Caitlin's got 10 in the third. And missed 1 shot. Like, we are on triple-double watch. Let's not forget this. We're on triple-double watch right here. I assume Sim's going to make both here. She missed the first. Wow. Like, this feels like we should be further ahead. That's the annoying thing, is like, we should be further ahead here. And now we get Caitlin at the 2. Okay. Okay, we got Caitlin coming off a pin down here. Curling off an Iverson cut. Oh, great handoff there. Great pass to Demiris Dantas, who shoots short. Look, we're shooting open shots every single possession. So yeah, like we are shooting every single possession. We are shooting open shots. That's all you can do as a coach. That's all you can do as a team. You just got to hit them. But we're shooting open every single possession. Nurse being good against Fever. I mean, yeah, you're fair enough. Caitlin shoots short. She's what, 3 of 8 from 3? 3 of 9? 3 of 8. Not the worst percentage in the world. Okay, it's Ari McDonald. Comes off the screen, gets it to... I don't know who she got it to there. Get it to Wheeler. Okay. Katie Lou's got to get that up. Katie Lou's got to get that up. But we're fine. We're up 4. We're up 4 in the third. Like, we're probably not going to get 100, but 23, 24, 22. Defensively picked up in that third quarter. Held them to less than 22 out of 4. And really enjoying videos. Appreciate that, but get some sleep. I actually can't get some sleep because I'm recording a few videos after this, then going straight to the airport to London. I have to record like 6 or 7 videos after this. Like, it's 1:23 in the morning right now. In fairness, it's not too bad. I have to leave for the airport at 4. So I'm just going to record a bunch of videos and go to London. But I can check into my hotel at like 2. I'm just going to sleep today. I'm going to sleep today in London. I'm over for like a networking event. So I got to fly over there tomorrow. It's not too bad though. My hotel's right beside where the event is, which is not the worst thing in the world. That's fine. Go order some food or sleep for a few hours, order some food in and relax for the day and be back by Friday. Is what coach talking smack about CC? Kurt Miller? Is Kurt Miller saying something about Caitlin Clark? My streaming on Fridays. Are the Fever playing Friday? If the Fever are playing Friday, yeah. Yeah, I'll be streaming Friday then. They're playing Minnesota. I don't think they win that game. This is my full-time job. It is. It is. Like, I have been a full-time YouTuber since I was 19. Oh, like, realistically 19. But, like, I finished out my college degree as well. I'm, like, a qualified PE and maths teacher for a high school in Ireland. And I am about to finish a master's in social media communications. So... Did I say they win against the Lynx? I meant they probably don't win against the Lynx. Never defer to Katie Lou. Is it in London? I don't know. I don't live in London. Like, people do not understand how, like, oblivious to anything in my life I am outside. Like, I'm oblivious to anything that's not going on in basketball. Like, that is... It's a blessing and a curse. It's the reason why I've been so successful in YouTube and stuff. But it's like... I am oblivious, realistically, as to anything that's going on in the world. Absolutely oblivious. Ages All-Star Ball still available, really? Jesus. 19-7-6 for Caitlin, yeah. What are Clark's stats? 19, 7 assists, 6 boards. No, she's not going to pull Caitlin Clark in the fourth quarter. Yeah, if my house was set on fire, like, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know until I smelled the burning. Needs to stat pad some rebounds. She needs to drive safe. I am not driving. Jesus. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate that. But one, I'm still currently like doing lessons to learn how to drive. I live on a bus route, so I haven't really ever needed to drive in my life. And two, I am not driving tired. Like, that's as bad as driving drunk. Why can't I drive Ireland to London? Ireland is an island. That was an awful possession there, yeah. Do I know American politics? No idea. Absolutely no idea. Wouldn't know how to drive, like... That's a foul. That's a foul. Surely that's a foul. Can they stop missing? Can they stop just making every shot? Can they start missing? Yeah, I don't know why Dante's been in the game so much today. Nice inside pass to Aaliyah Boston, who gets it to Caitlin. Drives in, gets it to Aaliyah. Aaliyah with the nice spin move. Good job there. Really good job. It's Sons of Anarchy to pick Ireland. Well, I haven't... What's Sons of Anarchy? That looked like a foul. Head up, head up. Wheeler's there. Okay. Oh, what a pass. Oh my god. I know Leroux blocked it, but dear lord, what a pass. Like, a lot of Caitlin's best passes this season have not resulted in assists. Like, that was ridiculous. Oh, come on. On Dantes? Dammers Dantes is on 3. Lexi Hull's on 4, but you can play her on 4. It's 8 minutes to go. This game's just way too close for my liking. We need to... Dantas is high IQ? I wouldn't use that to describe Damaris Dantas. Okay, what's that? Is that 2? Is that 3 fouls this quarter? Is that 2 or 3 this quarter? Like, they are being overly aggressive. Thank you for the $5. Really appreciate that post. Thank you. Dantas hurting the team. I agree. I think Melissa Smith needs to get back in this game quick. And Damaris Dantas is minus. Oh, someone hit a 3. And it is Caitlin Clark step to the side 3. Bang! Caitlin for 3. Caitlin with the steal. Caitlin's running downhill. Aaliyah Boston's there with her. And oh, Caitlin behind the back. I'm one Aaliyah Boston. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, finally one of those passes. Oh, on the door. Like, just going coast to coast. She went, by the way, it was 1 on 3 defenders. She gets past them all, draws them all, hits Aaliyah Boston for the and 1. She's got 22 and 9 and 7 boards. We're on triple-double watch. We are on triple-double watch. Unlucky, Ilya. We just need a couple of stops here. Like, when they're missing, we're going to get scores. Okay, good defense. Good defense, Caitlin. Great defense, Caitlin, on Kia Nurse. Staying disciplined. And that's a foul on the rebound. Thank you so much for the Canadian $6.99. Really appreciate that. Sick Caitlin Clark. Why would you sick Caitlin Clark? Just use your timeouts to get her a rest. You have to. You don't call timeouts. You have them all. Use them. Just use them. She's 3 rebounds and an assist off a triple-double. And Aaliyah Boston's got 20 and 12 herself. Like, Aaliyah Boston's hooping too. Like, Aaliyah Boston's hooping too. Caitlin Clark is tired. Based on what? She just got a steal. The whole of her team was back. Beat every single one of them down the floor and hit Aaliyah Boston with a behind the back pass for an and one. Like, what? Based on what is she tired? She's still outrunning everybody on the floor. She hasn't used that much energy today. She hasn't played defense today. Rickea Jackson really struggling here. She is really, really struggling. Like, Caitlin Clark had 9 points with, like, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. But, like, you can't do what Caitlin Clark is doing on defense and play, or on offense and play defense. Like, I've watched every Sky game. Angel Reese, since the double-double streak, has stopped playing defense. Since she has become the number 1 option on offense for that team, as far as shots attempted, she has stopped playing defense. You cannot be a number 1 option on offense and play defense. It's just not. We saw what happened to the Mercury. When Kat Copper is full court pressing Caitlin Clark, she goes and scores 5 points. You can do it as a defensive anchor, but, like, you cannot be a perimeter. Jordan could play both sides. I agree, but he never took the toughest matchup. Like, Jordan never took the best player on the other team. And also, the game was slower. The game was just slower back then. It was easier to do when the game was slower. Am I joking? Scottie Pippen took the toughest matchup. Most of the time. But it's like LeBron James. When he wanted to play defense, we saw it in 2011 against Rose, like he was the best defender. But it's like, by the way, even if Caitlin Clark tries to play defense, I don't think she's the greatest at it. I just don't think she's that bad. You saw her there. Like, she had a very, very good defensive possession on Kia Nurse, where she forced her into a fadeaway. Why are we discussing Clark's defense? I don't know. People are just like... Someone was like, she's tired. I'm like, she's not playing defense. She's fine. Thank you for the $2. Nobody knows how to move and flow with Dantas on the floor. I agree. I just... Like, Demiris Dantas can hit shots, but, like, the team looks so much worse when she's on the floor. Like, just their whole offense does not click when she's on the floor. I stand by that. You are... in my opinion, correct. Great defense, Lexi. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. Like, this game feels like it should be over, but it's an 8-point game. All right, it's a 6-point game. We're fine. It's a 6-point game. Why would Brittany Griner leave the Mercury? She's been with the Mercury her entire career. Caitlin Clark needs 32 assists. She needs 23 assists. She has 9 in this game. Oh, great pass. Ah, you got to catch that, Aaliyah. That is not, like, did Caitlin Clark just get a turnover from Aaliyah Boston literally fumbling the easiest catch of her life? Great pass to Lexi Hull for 3. Brick. Good board, Nalissa. Good job, Nalissa. Good. Like, Aaliyah Boston literally just had the ball caught here and fumbled it. Like, we're still up 7. We're still up 7. That's the most important thing. We're up. Like, they just banked a 3. Like, it is what it is. If they're banking 3s, they're banking 3s. Kelsey Mitchell, she has to drive. Why would you shoot a foot? She shot with a foot on the line. It's fine. It's fine. Like, we just can't. Can we just get stops? Can we just get some stops? What the hell was that? What is Aaliyah Boston? She ran away from the ball. Oh my God. I did not just see Aaliyah Boston run away from the ball. I did not see her guarding Hamby and just decide to run away from the ball. I did not just see that with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter in a 5-point game. You run away from the ball. And when the ball is, when it's an all-star on the ball, I did not just see you run away from the ball. Like, I get it. Aaliyah Boston has 20 and whatever, 12. Aaliyah Boston's not been good today. I think she was better the last game when she had, what, 4 points? What is Nalissa Smith even trying to do there? Oh my God. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what Lexi Hull's doing right now. Kelsey Mitchell off a jab. Oh, unlucky. Really unlucky, Kelsey. Get us a stop. Get a stop. Get a stop. This is going to come down to defense. Big board, Caitlin. Let's push, push, push. No one's running with you. Great pass. Great take, Nalissa. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. We are fine. Nalissa, give us 1. I don't expect 2. I do not expect you to make 2 free throws. Just give us 1. Lexi Hull is a weak link. Based on what? Based on what? She plays defense. She hit 1. She hit 1. If she can go and hit 2. Like, she can somehow hit 2. She hits both. Oh my God. What's that, 4-4? She's shooting 4-4 from the line today. 1 assist, 2 rebounds for a triple-double. I don't really care about the triple-double, but yeah, she might get it. She might go and get it. Like, the win's more important. This is a 6-point game. The win is a lot more important than those 2 stats. It's an offensive travel or something, yeah. Nalissa Smith's so much better than Demir Stant. That's the way she's playing right now. Okay, you're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's see how they're going to blitz this. Good pass to Aaliyah. You've got to make this. Aaliyah, what are you even trying to do? They're leaving you wide open. Aaliyah, all you have to do is turn around and shoot the mid-range shot. Why are you taking 2 dribbles? You're backing down the air. Why are you backing down the air? And 1. And 1. Aaliyah, why are you backing down the air? She backed down the air. No one was near her, and she went bang, bang, to the fucking air. Oh, what is she even trying to do there? She grabbed nowhere near the ball. Like, that is the dumbest foul in history. She didn't even stop the shot. She just went to try to grab the ball out of her hands. It's not basketball, Aaliyah. Come on now. Come on now. This has been a horrendous fourth quarter. Like, this has been an absolutely horrendous fourth quarter for Aaliyah Boston. She's been good today, but, like, since that free throw missed to put them up 9, she has not been good today. Like, she is being really, really, really bad today. Like, she is scared. She's actually, like, they're not guarding her. They're actually not guarding Aaliyah Boston. Show you a point. She is 20. They are not guarding her, though. Like, she's actually being left open. Okay, they ran the stagger. They finally ran the stagger. Great job to Aaliyah Boston. Getting it to Nalissa Smith, who actually plays assertive. Good score, Nalissa. Just stop giving up buckets. Odyssey Sims attacks. That looked like a foul as well. Can we just stop giving up buckets? Smith says that's when it happens. Nalissa Smith's been one of our best players through our second best player in the fourth quarter here. Okay. It's fine. Get it to Kelsey. Someone set a screen. Do not make Caitlin Clark ISO. Why are we leaving Caitlin Clark to ISO? Down. Up 3 late in the game. What just happened there? What have I missed? Was that just a timeout? Hamby just got a foul? Okay. I didn't see what happened there. Why are we ISOing Caitlin Clark with 10 seconds to go in the shot clock? Like, what are we doing? We're up 3 with 2:55 to go and we're ISOing Caitlin Clark with 10 seconds to go. Oh. Nalissa Smith's been balling this fourth quarter. Oh, like, how? How might we might lose this game. Like, I don't know what Kelsey Mitchell's been doing. Like, you look at the stats and you think Kelsey Mitchell's had a good game. No. Like, can we just get Caitlin Clark going downhill, please? Can we please just... I've never said Nalissa Smith is a star. I literally just made that as a thumbnail. Like, can Caitlin just go downhill? Why is she shooting those threes? Because there's 6 seconds to go in a shot clock. She's putting in an ISO situation. Oh, can we just get her going downhill? Set that stagger. Set the stagger and get Azare Stevens as the second person on that stagger screen. Nalissa Smith dive hard to the basket. Aaliyah Boston go into the short roll. Best case scenario, Caitlin Clark can turn the corner for a layup. Second best case scenario, the ball goes to Aaliyah Boston and she can dump it down to Nalissa Smith and she gets a layup. Or if they stay on Nalissa Smith, Aaliyah Boston has the ball wide open the free throw line. You've got to shoot that with confidence. Just run the freaking stagger screen play because they guard it the same way every single time. They guard it badly, by the way. When I say the same way every time, the same way badly every single time. Hire me as a coach. It's a lot easier to watch a game and make decisions when you're watching the game rather than being on the floor in the game. Like, it's a lot easier making decisions from the position I'm in watching a game than it is like from the position that Christy Sides is in. Like, I'll always say that. Like, it's a lot easier to armchair coach because you're seeing the game at a different vantage point. You have more time to think. Like, you have more time to think about decisions. So, okay. A stop and a score here and it should be over. Aaliyah, you got to be better than that. Oh my god. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? We fumbled 2 rebounds with 2 minutes to go up 4. Like, if we lose this game, timeout. There was a timeout 20 seconds ago. Travel. Thank God. Thank God. We're winning. That's all I can say is we're winning. Oh, great cut. Hit her. You've got to hit her, Aaliyah. Good job, Aaliyah. Good take. Good take. Be strong. I don't know if it's a foul, but good take. That's a foul. That's obviously a foul. She got way too much arm on that. We can live with this. Look, we can live with this. A win's a win. A win is a win. A stop and a score, and we're good. Kia Nurse is in the game. Caitlin, do not leave her open. Under no circumstances can you leave Kia Nurse open. Good shot, Leah. I like that. I like that. Like... Okay. Oh, Nalissa Smith! I don't know why you you jumped on that, but you know what? Let's take it. We'll take it. Nalissa Smith, that's clean. Kia Nurse goes ISO. Caitlin with the board. Let's go. Let's push. Oh, she just got stripped. Do not foul. Do not foul. And 1. Oh, my God. She was trying to stop the score, but like, do not foul. She just got picked by, is that Ari McDonald? Oh, no. It's been his whole team has been sloppy today. How many rebounds? She's got 9 boards, 9 assists. Like, she's 1 rebound, 1 assist off a triple-double. But, like, I don't care. Just win. Going in. We're good. 18 turnovers. They had 11 in the first quarter. Or was it 8 in the first quarter? So it's actually not been that bad since then. Oh. Aaliyah for 3? Don't hate it. Just get a stop here. Big stop. Big stop. Big stop is needed. Kia Nurse for 3? Big board, Aaliyah. Good. Let's go. Go attack with your right. Attack right. Aaliyah, set a screen. Don't let her dribble out the clock here. Okay. What is she even trying to do there? Kelsey Mitchell for a deep 3. We are trying. Lexi Hull, come on. We are doing our best to lose this game. We are very much doing our best to lose this game. Thank you, Lexi Hull. Just give us 1. Give us 1, make it a 2-possession game here. Come on, Lexi Hull! Oh my God. You know what? Winning ugly. Winning ugly can happen. Like 1 board, 1 assist off a triple-double for Caitlin Clark. She might get it. They're going to shoot quick. They're going to shoot quick. Lexi Hull, massive. Massive performance. Playing like that won't cut it against a better team. Yeah, but you know what? Winning ugly is a thing. Like, there's a difference between just getting it done. You can just get it done. They can't do this in the playoffs. They're complacent. Yeah, they showed up complacent, but you know what? They got it done. Like, you know what? A McTriple-double. If I was McDonald's, I would be calling her and get the McDouble-double. Like I think that would be an actual thing that might sell, is the McDouble-double. Angel Reese would have a triple-double if she was a guard. Well, a lot of her rebounds are offensive, and she also can't pass. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was at Kelsey Mitchell, but like the way she plays, she can have bad games. Boston sold. I mean, plenty of people sell on assists. That's the nature of basketball. Like, oh, great steal, Caitlin. Okay, Kelsey Mitchell sets. I don't even know if that's a screen or not. Ball goes to Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston. Did they give her the assist? She got the assist. 1 board. 1 board. That's somehow an assist. We'll take it. We'll take it. Took 3 dribbles, but we'll take it. One more board. 1 more board. Do you just go and get it? Does everyone just clear out? There's a timeout there. Boston, her stat line was better than she played. I think she made a lot of suspect decisions in this game, but you know what? Do they get her a triple-double? No, Boston played well. Boston did actually. She played well. She made some big plays as well down the stretch. Like, Boston, there were like 2 spells in the game. The end, and then there was a spell in the second quarter, I think, where she just looked unplayably good. So, does she get the board? She's 20. Boston's 22. Oh, wow, they scored. Good play. That's a nice play right there. Caitlin on the line. If she ends up with 24, 10, and 9. Like, that's still crazy. She's obviously not going to miss a free throw intentionally for the rebound. Like, she's not Bob Sura. They're using a reset. They're going for it. I kind of want somebody else to catch the rebound. I kind of want someone else to catch the board. Triple-double! Caitlin Clark with the triple-double in a win. So, that is a dub. Caitlin Clark got the triple-double in a ugly win against the Sparks. But you know what? Sometimes winning ugly is what it takes. Sometimes winning ugly is what it takes to win a game of basketball. And for anyone who is new to this channel and you are enjoying this content, subscribe. We're trying to hit 32.4K subscribers by the end of the day. That would be absolutely insane if we could hit 32.4K. That would be unbelievable. But we're seeing this right here. We're seeing it right here. The team is winning ugly, which is a big thing. Like, people that don't understand, like, the Fever sucked today. Like, the Fever really sucked. And that is completely fine. That's completely fine. Because they won. Like, we saw them kind of win ugly against the Dallas Wings. But these are games that you're like, teams, it's tough. Like, it's not an easy thing to win a game when you're playing badly. Like, thanks, and I will thank all the donations at the end of recording this. But like, it's not an easy thing to win when you're playing badly as a team. Like, Caitlin Clark to start the game, she had 9 points in the first half. She had like 9, 6, and 5 in the first half. And then she had 9 points like near the end of the third quarter. Ended with 24. She had a stretch where she had 9. She obviously had 9 points. But she had a 5.30 seconds. Like, she literally was like, hit a 3, got a steal, scored. And you're like, she's got 14. And suddenly that was a game-changing play. But for the Sparks, they just shot. There were different stages in the game where they shot the lights out. Like, Azare Stevens was 4 of 10. She had 3 air balls, but was 3 of 6 from 3. She had 13-11. Hamby was okay, I thought. Rickea Jackson, really quiet. A poor game. A poor game from Rickea Jackson, I felt. But all in all, it's all good. And for the people on the stream, if we could get 1,000 likes on this, that would be insane. That would be insane. There's 2,000 of you guys in here. But Lee Rue, I thought, was quite poor. Ray Burrell and what's her name? Kia Nurse were just hitting shots. Kia Nurse with 13, Ray Burrell with 16. Kia Nurse 3 of 9 from 3 in the end, but I think she was like 3 of 5 at one stage. Like, she was doing extremely well. And look, she always cooks the Fever. Like, Kia Nurse tends to cook the Fever every time they play. For Odyssey Sims as well has cooked the Fever every time. For the Fever, it was sloppy. It was sloppy from the whole team. The turnovers were bad. Like, Kelsey Mitchell with 3 very poor turnovers. Caitlin Clark with, I would say, 5 poor turnovers. Like, I would say of the 7 turnovers she had, 5 were poor. I think from what I can remember, 1 was like Aaliyah Boston just fumbled. Like, she fumbled 1 where it was kind of, she had a seal and then 1 the ball was thrown straight at her and fumbled. But I will still say 5 of the turnovers were bad passes. Katie Lou Samuelson, I actually didn't think did anything wrong. She hit free throws. She played a bit of defense. I thought Erica Wheeler, even though she's -1, her energy was great. I thought the team really struggled with Dantas in the game today. They really did. I thought Aaliyah Boston, her movement off the ball was what she did well today. I still don't think she had the greatest game as far as when she had the ball in her hands, but I do feel like she was always in the right position. She was sealing well, and she came up huge down the stretch. She came up absolutely huge down the stretch. I thought Nalissa Smith was brilliant in the fourth quarter, and Lexi Hull. Lexi Hull, like, biggest possession of the game, missed up 3, missed 3, Lexi Hull offensive board. Like, absolutely insanely good game from Lexi Hull. Like, you might be saying, oh, she played 30 minutes, had 4 points, and was +1. But, like, it's the plays that matter. She made huge plays down the stretch. And Caitlin Clark was unbelievable. Like, she had her triple-double. Again, 10 assists. Could have been 17 assists with the way they were playing her. Like, they literally blitzed her at half court. They blitzed Caitlin at half court every single time. Every single time she came off a screen, they blitzed her at half court. And all she was doing was, let me just get it to Aaliyah. Let me just get it to Aaliyah. And Aaliyah was there making decisions. And then a lot of the time off the blitz, Aaliyah was diving instead of going for a short roll. She was diving into the post and sealing whatever the help side defender was, and Caitlin was making these wraparound passes to her for layups. Like, she just completely controlled the game. And again, turnovers are going to happen when you blitz. When you blitz and play hard defense, like the Sparks did, when you start blitzing one player, turnovers happen. Like, they're going to happen. And the fact is that suddenly the team gets tired. You tire the other team with these blitzing. When you're playing a blitzing, trapping defender, your entire team has to be disciplined. And Caitlin Clark took advantage of that. Every time the blitz didn't come, anytime she was like in transition, she was able to get open. She was able to get an open shot whenever she wanted in transition because she knew that they were expecting a blitz. Every time she drove right, whoever the on-ball defender was expecting to have to over-push up, expecting a blitz. And a lot of the time, she was driving right and able to pull back left an awful lot. If you looked at this game, she took one dribble right, pull back left, and got open every single time because the defender was having to push up a little bit too much because that's what they have in their head is we're blitzing. So even in transition when the blitz isn't there, they're pushing up. So she's able to get that space on the pullback. Caitlin Clark also shot a drive left one leg fadeaway midi. She shot a couple of mid-range shots, and you're like, this is a new animal. Like, this is not the player that we saw before the Olympic break. This is the player that we saw in Iowa that people thought was going to come straight in and be the best player in the W. And look, I'm not going to crown her better than Aja Wilson right now, but I'm going to say she's better on offense than Aja Wilson. Like, I'm going to say she's better on offense than Aja Wilson. And I don't understand where the stat padding triple-double came from. Like, they were up 7 points, and she caught a rebound. She caught a long rebound. Like, if the Sparks made the shot, she gets 9. Like, it is what it is. Like, that is the dumbest argument I've heard. But, like, so what would you have wanted her to do during a game that is still a ball game? Subbing her off? Subbing her off? Like, that is the only thing that you would, like, what? Like, that makes absolutely no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, it's a ball game. Like, no one was dribbling out the clock. LA took the shot. If LA were dribbling out the clock and she was screaming, shoot it, fair enough. But like that didn't happen. But Aaliyah Boston stepped up big time today. Again, there were 2 spells in the game. I still think she wasn't aggressive as she could have been. Aaliyah Boston could have had 40 in this game. Like, if she was willing to just go, bam, one dribble off that. If she was willing to just turn around and shoot that mid-range shot, I know she missed 1 or 2 of them, but if she turned around and hit that mid-range shot a couple of times, because she was open on every single possession, they were willing to let Aaliyah Boston beat them. And Aaliyah Boston was very, very good. But if she was a bit more aggressive, she could have had 40 today. But still, that was a good win. And I mean this. Fever were terrible. Like, they were absolutely terrible. Like, awful. But it doesn't matter. Winning ugly is a thing in basketball. Winning ugly is extremely important in basketball. And people don't realize that. And you sometimes have to win ugly. And that is a second triple-double of the year for Caitlin Clark. Obviously, no rookie's ever done it before, and it is 2 in a season for Caitlin Clark. And yeah, to be fair, she's also had a couple of ones where she's been like 1 rebound off and a little bit off. So it is a big one. It is an absolutely big win right there. And winning ugly is how you win championships. You have that winning DNA. This is a team that knows how to close games. They're winning outside of the Storm game and the Sun game early in the year, and then the Wings and Chicago Sky games. They've closed out so many. Closed out so many games. And look, this was a game they won without Kelsey Mitchell playing well. Like, Kelsey Mitchell plays well, this is comfortable. So, really, really good. Really, really good win. And let's keep that energy for the next game. Let's keep the energy for the next game. But, yeah, like, I cannot believe. I wanna just search it on Twitter right now. I wanna just search StatPad. I wanna just search StatPad and see what happens. Didn't even have the StatPad. StatPad, the final rebound. I'm sorry, but like, how is this StatPadding a rebound? The game is on. It is still a ball game. And the ball lands in her hands, by the way. Like, nobody got out of the way. How is this? She's playing defense. The ball lands in her hands. Like, the ball didn't land here. The ball lands in her hands. How is that a StatPad? Like, how is that a StatPad rebound? Because she's in the game. She's in the game. Like, someone said that she really didn't StatPad because no one came for the ball. It doesn't matter that people came for the ball. The ball was in her hands. The ball was in her, like, it was going towards her. Like, it is mad. I'm looking through this. When someone StatPads rebounds, like, how is this a StatPad? The StatPadded rebound. Like, how is that? Like, I don't get that. Like, if, for example, if the ball was going, if the ball lands in this half of the floor, the ball lands in her hands on the defensive end in a ball game. Like, it is crazy. Like, there's no way. There is absolutely no way. We are out here. We are out here talking about StatPadding rebounds when it, like, lands in her hands. Like, what do you want her to do? Run away from the ball? She should have done that. Like, that would have been even funnier if the ball lands in her hands and she just ran away from the ball. If she just refused to catch it. Like, that is the only way she doesn't end up with a triple-double. If she refused to catch the ball. She was the closest to the ball. She shouldn't have touched the ball. She should have just put her hands behind her back. Like, that would have been, I think that might have been the best entertainment thing ever. If the ball's landing in her hands and she puts her hands behind her back. No. And, like, shakes her, does like a Dikembe Mutombo, puts her hands behind her back and just shakes. No. No StatPadding here. Obviously, she's not going to do that. Just let the ball bounce. Don't touch it. What the fuck are you on about? What are you on about? If you agree that that's her StatPad is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, subscribe. We're trying to hit 32.4 by the end of the day. What are you on about? The ball fell into her hands. She took a step in, the ball landed in her hands. She didn't go out of her way. She didn't even run. The ball landed in her hands. The game was a ball game. No one was dribbling out the clock. Like, the Sparks took a shot to make it a 4-point game. Like, it's not technically a game. Like, it's not over. No one's going to take that shot. Like, there's no way. There is no way. I'm just trolling. Let me make a poll right here. Let me make a poll. StatPad. Yes, no. Start poll. We've got a poll right now in the chat. What is it? 94% say no. 5% say yes. I hope these 5% are trolls. Are just saying yes for the lols. We've got 570 votes in this. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we are talking about StatPadding here. Game was too close for it to be StatPadding. Like, if she goes and did a Bob Sura and they were up 7 and they took a shot and missed it. Like, and by the way, nobody has ever complained about Angel Reese StatPadding rebounds. And I mean that. You can't StatPad a rebound. You actually can't really StatPad a rebound. What people complained about was down 7 points. Down 15 points, 10 seconds ago, 8 points. Give me the ball. 5 points, down 15. I'm not running back on defense. I'm cherry picking. Like, nobody complained. The StatPadding people complained about was the points. It wasn't even the rebounds. Angel Reese is the best rebounder in the WNBA. She's unbelievable at it. No one's ever questioned the stat pad on rebounds. We've got 6% of people. 6% of people saying that she's out of here stat padding. I don't know. Maybe I'm the one who's... I was about to say maybe I'm the one who's wrong. It's 6% of people. But you know what? Like, you go on Twitter. You go on the cesspit that is Twitter. And, yeah, apparently it is stat padded. Apparently it's stat padded. So, we've got 1,000 votes nearly. We're going to end the poll at 97-3. Thank you for the $5. After this, I don't want to hear any more about co-rookie of the year. Like, there's no way, right? Indiana has not won 5 games in a row since 2015. The last time Indiana were above 500 was like 4-3. Caitlin Clark was, if I'm not mistaken, Caitlin Clark was just finished her junior year of high school. The last time they won 5 games in a row, Caitlin Clark was in middle school. Like, can we just talk about this? The last time they won this many games in a row, Caitlin Clark was literally in middle school. Like, and not only that, she did it while having a 15-point second half. Like, that is also very impressive. Like, she had a 15-point second half. That's ridiculous. 6% to Cheryl Swoop's crew. Man, I can guarantee you this isn't mentioned on Cheryl Swoop's podcast. I can guarantee you it isn't mentioned on her podcast, but like... And not only that, this is one of those teams... This is a team that beat them the last time they played. Yes, I get it. They're the worst team in the WNBA. But they beat the Liberty. They've got Derica Hamby, who, by the way, ESPN said 2 weeks ago, said Derica Hamby is better than Caitlin Clark. They said Caitlin Clark was the 15th best player. This is 2 weeks ago. Was the 15th best player in the W. And Derica Hamby was the 9th best player in the W. Caitlin Clark averages more than Derica Hamby in every single stat except rebounds. And just went and had a triple-double against her. And, yeah. It ain't no stat padding when your team wins. When your team wins and there's no garbage time. Like, they're 18-16. They were 1-8. Like, they were 1-8. They're 17-8. Like, that is not a bad run. They're 17-8. Like, if they're probably going to win, what, 22, 23 games this year? Maybe 22 games this year? Like, imagine at the start of the year if you said that this team was going to be above 500. You would be called crazy. And I'm sorry, I'm somebody that thought this team sucked. Like, I thought this team absolutely sucked. And if you guys agree that, like, this team is just surprising everyone, subscribe. But, like, Hamby's going to cook the aces. Hamby is going to cook the aces when they play. But, like, at the same time, Hamby is Hamby. She's going to be fine. Like, I call her the myth. I call her the myth because I have not seen Hamby play, like, super well. I've seen her play okay. Like, everyone talking about Hamby, like, oh, Hamby's become, like, one of the best players in the W. She had a hot start to the season. I've called her the myth. Because I think that's what she is. I think it's a myth. I think the Hamby situation is a complete myth. But, like, there's no way. There is no way this was stat padded. But we also have to talk about Aaliyah Boston. And the funny thing about this game is you're going to probably expect me to talk about the 24 points, the 14 rebounds, the assists, the stats. It's not that she gets... Aaliyah Boston didn't do anything particularly different than the last day. And if you guys agree, Aaliyah Boston, brilliant, subscribe. We're trying to hit 32.4K as soon as possible. But Aaliyah Boston it is the IQ. It is a level of IQ that we have not seen from centers. Because they blitzed. They blitzed Caitlin Clark every single possession. Every single possession, Caitlin Clark got blitzed in this game. So Aaliyah Boston is there as a player. She's there as a player to be like to make reads, and she just makes so many good reads. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream right there. I do have to record some videos. But lads, I will see you guys for the Lynx game. I don't see us winning the Lynx game, but if we win the freaking Lynx game, I mean, we might just win the damn championship. Don't sub because I don't stop begging. Fine. That's how YouTube works. You gotta ask, otherwise people don't do it. Either way, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support today. Thanks to everyone who donated. Thanks to everyone who just watched. I will see you guys on Friday.